Hey everyone, I was gonna say good afternoon, but I don't know if it's afternoon yet. Anyway, good day. How is everyone? It's 95 here. What's wrong with this hat? It's 95 here and there's a little bit of a breeze. Still no rain. I wanted to first thank Marianne. This still don't look right. Marianne the crotchety clogger for having that live on Tuesday night and having her friend Brandy up on the panel and me on the panel, and it was to bring awareness to the Arnold Chiari malformation. Brandy has Chiari malformation 1. There's 1 and 2, and we both have 1, and we both have had brain decompression surgery. So we were just sharing our journey to bring awareness to it. And it was so nice and thoughtful of Marianne to host that for us on her StreamYard. I was a little bit distracted because I couldn't see the chat and I didn't want anyone to think that I was ignoring them. But the only device, as you know, I have is my phone, my new phone. And on the phone with the StreamYard, I can't see the chat. So, but Marianne was doing her best to coordinate that whole thing. And she had, you know, questions or bulletin points written down that she wanted to ask, while also dealing with her speakers that are failing her, and then trying to read the chat and trying to read out loud, you know, some people's comments. That way there I could hear some comments. So Marianne, she just wore a whole bunch of different hats that night. But thank you again, Marianne. Thank you, Brandy, for sharing your journey. And it was nice to meet you. And thank you to everyone that came in. And Brandy has started her own channel. And right now I can't think of the name of it. But let's see. I'll post it in the description box. And it's going to be about Chiari. So if you want to learn more, none of us are doctors, but we can sure tell you, you know, doctors look at it in a different perspective than we do because we're living with it. So we can share that part of it. And we do have quite a bit of knowledge about the disease. And so, yay for Brandy starting. Yay for Brandy for starting her own channel. So if you'd like to support her by joining our YouTube channel family, and let's see what she does. Let's see what she shares. I think it will be great. Oh, you know what? I tried this morning, and it was a fail, a big fail. I mean, unless you like drinking coffee grinds, which I don't. Oh boy, this horn. So I have a Keurig machine that's on its way out. It's a few years old, and I had only 1 K-cup left, and I used it yesterday. But I saw on YouTube a K-cup hack, I guess you'd call it. So you have your used K-cup, and of course you dump out all those coffee grinds, and then you can use regular ground coffee, you know, that you buy in the can, and you could put that in your K-cup and put a piece of aluminum foil over that K-cup and it will work. So I thought, I think I have a can of coffee in my little pantry cabinet that I have from when I had a regular coffee maker. Sure enough, I did. And so I did what, you know, I saw on YouTube. I put some regular coffee in that K-cup, and I put my tin foil or aluminum foil on the top of it, and I was so careful. And I put it in the K-cup thing on the Keurig and got it going. And when it was done in my cup, I went to take a sip, and all I got was coffee grounds. I mean, I got some liquid, but so I took another coffee cup and I was pouring it real slowly just to see how much coffee grinds were in there. Oh, it was terrible. So I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, there's not too many steps to it, but that hack did not work for me. And so, now I'm not one that has to have coffee in the morning, you know, to start my day, but, and I don't always have coffee, but it's such a comfort drink, I guess. Yeah, it's a drink, a comfort drink to me. It doesn't give me a boost of energy or anything like that. I just like the smell of it when it's brewing, and I like the taste, and I really enjoy a hot cup of coffee. Now, you all know I love my iced coffee too, but if I'm using you know, the Keurig, or if I had, again, a regular coffee machine, I really enjoy a nice hot cup of coffee too. And I would have so enjoyed that this morning, because I was busy crocheting something that I'm going to be showing you, but I could not I could not drink those coffee grounds. I couldn't do it, and you're not supposed to. So I don't know what happened. So when Social Security check comes, I'll go buy some. Well, you know what? I'm not sure if when my check comes, if I will bother to buy some K-cups, because I have been wanting to get a regular coffee maker, like I guess a 5-cup one, because this Keurig machine, like I said, I think I've had it for 3 years. I don't have much counter space, and for some reason it's quite big, and it has 3 different settings, cups, I guess. Well, that first one, I mean, that's just like a tablespoon of coffee. I don't know what that's for. And the second one isn't much bigger, and even the biggest one, which is the 3rd button, it does not fill a coffee mug. And so, and like I say, it's dying out. The coffee isn't coming out hot. It's kind of lukewarm, and some days when I put my K-cup in and I shut it and I press my button, it just kind of gurgles, you know, and then when it decides to spit me out some liquid gold, it does. So I'm probably going to, when my check comes, get rid of that Keurig and go buy me just a regular 5-cup coffee maker. And then I already have that can of coffee. So I think that's what I'll do. I wanted to show you this. Now someone just pulled up beside me. I mean, it's one thing when I'm talking to you and someone pulls up. You know, I'm so used to them kind of looking over and wondering who I'm talking to, which I find pretty strange in this day and age, when you see people's mouths moving and you don't see them holding a phone, and sometimes you don't even see something in their ear, so I don't know where their microphone is. But then when I want to show you something and someone is pulled up, it's a little awkward. But I wanted to show you this home finance bill organizer. Now, I don't have a lot of bills. I have my have my rent, my car insurance, and my cell phone. Those are the 3 bills. Now, of course, there's expenses like the dog food and chicken food, and now they're leaving, and things like that. But I got this. I had one of these last year, and I got this one the beginning of this year from Dollar General, and it was only $3. And these are so handy. Now, I got to get to a month that doesn't show you all my information. So I'll show you here in December. Can you see that? So there's a pocket. Now in the pockets that I have, I like to put receipts, and I'll stick a note in some of them. But what's neat is you have the month and you have the due date, expenses, the amount of the expense, how much you paid, and then you have 2 columns of that. And then the last page, I guess I can't show you that, but it's a personal directory, like contact info and phone number, and I have some names and phone numbers on there. That's why I'm not showing you that. But this is so neat. Oh, here's, I can take this cover. Can you see it better? And for only $3. And then what I also like is it has this plastic protection over the front of it and over the back, and it's nice spiral. And then it has this, you know, where you can close it up. So if you had receipts, or sometimes, you know, in one of my envelopes I'll put a couple dollars or a $5 or a $10 bill, and I'll keep it in there, and it will be towards gas for my car. I'll do the same thing. Oh, I have propane as my other bill, and I'll tuck some money in. But isn't this neat? I thought I'd show you that. This car needs a good cleaning. And now I have Happy Mail. I know I keep saying it. I have Happy Mail that came, it must be 2 weeks ago now, from our sweet Sandy, Left is Right. I never expected it. And the thing is she had sent, this is just one of the things that she had sent, 3 skeins of a really nice cotton. And I had put them up on something to get ready to, you know, get everything that she sent together to do a video. Well, I never got to it that day. I never got to it the next day. And in the meantime, I didn't know that those 3 skeins of cotton had slipped off of what I had put them up on and fell behind. So for 2 days straight now, I have been searching for those. And I keep saying, Sandy is just she's gonna be so disappointed in me. You know, she went out of her way to send that Happy Mail, and here it is. I think this is the 2nd week that I've had it and haven't done a video. But I'm gonna do a video this afternoon, and I promise, because this morning I found those 3 skeins of cotton. So I have what she sent me that I can show you, I have together to do a video. Now, one of the things that she sent me, well, I guess I can still show you, is out in the chicken yard. But I can get it, and I will, and I'm gonna do it today. So I have been busy crocheting the thing that I started at the laundromat. I guess that was last week. It's taken this long because it's a tutorial, and when I have the item done, I'll either mention the person who has the tutorial, or I'll put it in the description box. You know, I say, you know, you hear me say this all the time about the community page or the community tab. Check out my community tab, because I do post a lot of things there. And then I have said, I don't know why people don't check out the community tabs, or I don't know why people have worked so hard along with their subscribers to get them a community tab, and then they hardly use it. Well, you know, reflecting on that, I'm pretty bad about the description box, so shame on me. I'm bad about putting the link to my website in the description box, and several people have mentioned it to me. Why don't you just throw it in there every time you do a video? I forget. And part of it is because I've neglected that website. Now, not too long ago, a friend helped me, maybe this was about 3 weeks ago, helped me go into my website and take out some things that had sold, or just some things that have been there that I need to change up. And my next step was to, post newer things, and I haven't gotten around to that. But I've also had several doctor's appointments, one right after the other, and none of them are here where I live, and that drive back and forth really wears me out. Then, of course, I'm very active at church. So now what was I gonna say? Oh, when I finish this crocheted item, I will put the link to the person's tutorial in the description box. I will. I will also say, I'll tell you now, but when I show you what I made, I'll make mention of it again. I had to change up the pattern a little bit, and this is why it's taken so long to make. It's very simple, but I did start it, I think, last week at the laundromat, and I was struggling. And I've taken it out I don't know how many times, because she tells you you should end in a certain stitch, and I could not end in that stitch. And then I thought, well, maybe if I chain a little more. Anyway, I finally got it, and did have to chain more than what she tells you to chain in order to end with that certain stitch. And I'm not criticizing her. I mean, I've never made a tutorial. I tried once at the church to make a tutorial during a live of a baby blanket, and I was a failure. So I'm not criticizing her. I just want to point that out in case someone else goes that tutorial and struggles with it like I did. You will have to go up another chain in order to come out to end with that certain stitch. That's it. But I worked on that this morning and would have liked to have a cup of coffee with it, but I didn't. I couldn't. And what else can I tell you? Tonight is church, so that's always good. Now this Sunday, coming up is not my Sunday to teach. Some days, I read something that said the days fly by and the years drip. To me, I think both fly by. I can't believe I've lived in Texas 12 years. 12 years. And you know what? I'm coming up to 13 years. February of next year will make 13 years, and I just can't believe it. I also can't believe that September 22nd, 2014 is when I had brain decompression surgery, so 9 years ago. So the years fly by just like the days do, to me. I'm in this parking lot where there's several different hole-in-the-wall type restaurants, and of course everyone's cooking, and it smells so good. There's an Asian restaurant in this parking lot, and that food smells good. And then you got that backyard something, I can never remember the name of it, that's over there, and I smell like hamburgers or something. So all of the chickens are good. The gosling is good. Miss Kitty is good. And of course, Sadie and Monster. Oh, I put out a short this morning. Please go see it, of Monster this morning. She was so silly. And it was real funny. So watch that if you can. And let's see, today's Thursday. Saturday, I'm going to be posting on my community page the details about the giveaway. Now, this giveaway is for celebrating that I had reached 1,000 subscribers. Thanks to everybody. And also celebrating my birthday month, which was August. But the details for the giveaway I'll be posting on Saturday. Saturday will not be the giveaway, but it's going to be the details for it, what you need to do to enter. So I'm not going to be doing a video about it. If you're interested, you'll need to go to my community tab. Please and thank you, as VJ says to Shorty. She cracks me up every time she says that. And you know what? I did have YouTube Studio on my other phone for a while, and then I took it out because I never went in there to look at anything, and I felt it was taking up space. Well, last week I downloaded it or uploaded it into this phone, and I hadn't had a chance to go in there and look until yesterday. Sometime I went in. I was so surprised when I looked at my analytics. I was so surprised that most, I forgot the percentage, but most of my viewers are male. Now, not that it makes a difference to me, but I just thought it was so amazing. And where are all of you men? I would like to see you commenting. You don't have to. I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful that you're watching. I'm thankful that you're subscribed if you are. And if you're not, I'm still thankful because you're watching. But if you feel comfortable, men, leaving comments, I think that would be neat. Could get to know each other. So that was interesting. I'm not sure how long I'll keep that YouTube Studio in there because, like I say, it takes up space, and this phone is it's another Android and Samsung. I haven't yet gotten the hard case for it or the glass protector because I was searching and searching online, and my eyes got, hurting looking at the screen. So that's still something that I need to do. That is a very important investment, almost as important as coffee and yarn. Well, I really think this is it. I have a nice homemade salad waiting for me at home that I made early this morning and got in the refrigerator, so that's going to be all nice and cold and already put together. Oh, I wanted to tell you, that I had that PET scan test of my heart, and then also are you still here? Yep. Then I had to wear the Holter monitor for 2 weeks. Well, I got results back from everything. The PET scan, everything is normal, and the issue I have with my aorta is stable, so that's all good news. And then I just recently got the results of the Holter, and it came from the nurse, just saying that my cardiologist will break it all down for me in my next appointment, which is October 4th. But basically everything was stable. But it's still, I have to follow up with him on the 4th. On the 3rd, October 3rd, I have an appointment with my rheumatologist regarding these hands in the bone erosion that they found. So October 3rd is rheumatologist, October 4th is cardiologist, and I think October 6th is some appointment. I don't have my planner with me. That's starting off October, but fear not, because God is large and God is in charge. And at a later time, I will share with you the orthopedic doctor's appointment regarding this left shoulder and arm. but running out of time here. Oh, there's kind of like a nice scenery behind me for a parking lot, isn't there? Nice trees. I guess that's it. I have that fabric that I had already showed you here in the car to take to my friend that does some dog grooming, so they can have that to make bandanas. And maybe even, I don't know if they make bows out of fabric or if they make it out of something different. Monster's bows, I don't think that's just regular fabric. And she managed to get one out. I'm surprised she still has one in her head this long. Usually she gets them right out. But she's just so cute, and so isn't Sadie. So yeah, please go and watch that short that I did on Monster and leave a comment, please. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna head home and get back to crocheting my project, and I have some nice unsweet iced tea at home to drink with my salad. And later on today, I'll do that video, the Happy Mail. Then before you know it, it's going to be time to shower and change and head to church to worship God. How wonderful. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks, everyone.